So U.S. Lacrosse, I think we really want to be able to tell the story of lacrosse. It is one that, as really the first team sport, if not arguably the first sport in North America, has so much to it that really connects people. You know, we want to engage a lacrosse community, whether it's our U.S. Lacrosse members or the general public, about the sport of lacrosse, to say this is a very special sport. This is something we think, you know, has a much deeper tradition than we feel you know about, and it only makes you a better person, a better player, more connected to the game to know that. And so this physical space allows someone to be immersed in and surrounded by those objects and that story about the game. When we started this process and looked at how we wanted to design this gallery and the themes and the different artifacts that we wanted to show and the objects that we wanted to include, we put a lot of discussion and thought into not following a strictly chronological order. And so you're welcomed by coming into a much more modern set of highlights, lockers that showcase the NCAA champions, the Tewaaraton trophies for sort of the best college play. And then you sort of go back in time to the early rich Native American roots. You move through the chronological part of the game development of the men's and women's game, through the gear that's worn, through the stick evolutions. You see the Hall of Fame. And so now, having touchscreen interactives through timelines or through a Hall of Fame database, you can include so many more videos, photos of objects or photos of the person, that you can dig even deeper to that second and third level to gain more knowledge that you just can't, you know, in a modest space like this. I think that gives it sort of multi-layers of what you can learn. And then you come back to the 21st century when you exit and are challenged with some interactives and videos that kind of broaden your perspective on the game today. We secured the services of a Native American advisor. You know, we wanted to be very careful and deliberate on how we told the story of how this really important game came from and is still a part of the Native American culture. He said that, you know, we don't refer to these items as artifacts, because artifacts have an end life to them. These sticks are still living to us. It may be a 200-year-old stick, but it's not dead. It is still a very rich and active part of their culture. We hope it comes out in the way we talk about things, and the way we tell the stories that are here. So to make that connection that just didn't start there and then now it's ours, it's something that's continued to run through. I thought was a really interesting perspective that changed how we looked at things a little bit, you know, because we had that chance. I thought that was, you know, very powerful. And to work with the Quatrefoil design team, to work with the graphic design team, to work with the project managers, everybody that was a part of the team, help us really put our thoughts into different compartments and think clearly about what we did. They were invaluable as partners, and that's what we really considered. You know, although you could say somebody's a client, it was really a partnership. We wanted them a part of it, and they treated us that way.